Welcome back, and for more on this, we're now delighted to be joined by our guest for the afternoon over the telephone, Dr. Diaa Qousy, our international water expert. Dr. Diaa, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good evening to you.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for your time today. And let's talk a bit about this great achievement, the building of this massive 2,115 megawatt dam. What does this tell you, and how does this prove Egyptian capabilities, especially to deliver and establish major infrastructure across the African continent?
Actually, the friendship between Egypt and Tanzania goes back to the age of President Julius Nyerere
Yes.
and our President Gamal Abdel Nasser in the 1950s. And at that time, there was a sort of consortium of African leaders,
Yes.
Kwame Nkrumah, Ahmed Sékou Touré, Julius Nyerere, and the others, and even the non-allied countries with Nehru and Tito. This type of friendship was getting relationships between these countries stronger and stronger. And fortunately, we witnessed now the return of this type of friendship, which actually returns to both countries with benefit in different fields, and it's highly appreciated in the African countries. All over the African countries in general, and in Tanzania in private, with the construction of this very important dam, Julius Nyerere Dam on River Rufiji, one of the most important rivers in Tanzania.
Indeed.
And this dam is not only for the generation of hydropower. It's a multi-purpose dam. Actually, it's agricultural development dam, and it also provides huge area of the country with drinking water supply.
Yes. Indeed, Dr. Diaa. And this dam and the Egyptian leadership as well on this project has another side with regards to building trust, fostering cooperation, as well as peaceful cooperation and collaboration with Nile Basin countries. How important do you see this part of such a project, sir?
Well, it is very important at this particular stage,
yes,
to tell everybody in the continent that Egypt is not and was never against the development of her neighbors and her sister and brother countries in the continent, especially in the river basin area, and in the African Horn, and in the Equatorial Lakes area, and in the Ethiopian highlands. It's very, very important to show everybody that we have never been against development in the continent and in the Nile Basin in particular.
Absolutely.
But and in the meantime, it shows everybody that what is happening now from the Ethiopian side, by sort of collecting resistance and opposition to Egypt from Nile Basin countries is a shame, actually.
Indeed, because yes,
we tried very hard to strengthen ties with Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Congo, Rwanda, Burundi, Sudan and South Sudan. We've been working in Africa for ages.
Yes, absolutely.
And it is not the first time we construct a dam. We constructed a dam in Uganda or in the 1950s. And this was on the Nile itself.
Yes, indeed.
On the White Nile.
Now, Dr. Diaa, this dam also has another role to play in terms of directly supporting the Africa 2063 vision for clean energy, sustainable development, as well as the development of the regional infrastructure in many African countries. How important do you see this aspect as well with regards to the support of the Africa Agenda 2063?
This step is very important, not only because of this type of cooperation and sort of technical assistance between countries. It is very important, as you said. Hydropower is a clean power. There is no carbon in the business. It helps sustainable development in the country.
Yes.
What I see more important is to train the engineers and experts in Tanzania. We are now facing strong resistance from Ethiopia to share with them the operation maintenance and of the Ethiopian dam, remittance dam.
Right, Doctor.
And in the meantime, they don't have the people who can operate they don't have the knowledge actually. And what happened in the year 2025 and 2 years, 2025 and 2026. In 2025, they were ignorant enough to open their gates by a huge quantity of water.
Yes,
all of a sudden on Sudan, 750 million cubic meters per day, and the result was that huge areas of Sudan was covered with water, was underwater.
So, Doctor, another important part of such a project is the expertise and the swapping of expertise and capacity building as well. And we've seen this dam, the Julius Nyerere Dam, also creating many job opportunities for the citizens of Tanzania, which is a very important part for their own economic development, job creation opportunities, etc. How important do you see collaboration between Egypt and other African countries in this regard, especially when it comes to the development of industries and the economies of many African countries, considering, of course, that they are mostly developing economies?
Actually, this exercise which we did in Tanzania is a very good example of what Egypt can do in these countries. And Egypt here is not like imperial sort of countries. Egypt is doing her best to produce all the expertise it has and to provide all the financial support we can. And this is not the first time we do this. We did this with the digging of all kinds of wells in Kenya. We did this with a huge amount of infrastructure in South Sudan. We did this in Tanzania itself. At a certain stage, I was personally involved in the establishment of a research center, water research center, like the National Water Research Center in Egypt. And this is a very good example of clean, nice and friendly cooperation between Egypt and other African countries and very basic countries in particular.
Indeed. And another consequence or positive development as a result of this dam is managing course, water storage, as well as improving agriculture and the farming sector as in Tanzania and in many African countries, which also relates to the issue of food security, which is a major challenge for many African nations. How important do you see establishment of ties in order to work towards reaching this shared food security, Doctor?
That's what I said
Yes.
at the beginning of my speech. I
yes.
said that this is a multi-purpose dam, and it's not only for hydropower production, but it is also for agriculture. It's also for
fisheries as well,
domestic and water supply.
Yes.
It's also for sort of I don't know how to say this. It's integrated development project, actually.
Yes, indeed.
And as you said, as you rightly said, that it's not only for the production, but for the training of the people and to employment of others, sort of encouraging investment in different areas of the country, and
Yes.
most probably it will be also for tourism, because the lake of this refugee dam, I'm sure will be a nice area for fishing.
Absolutely.
And all kinds of water
activities.
sports.
Yes, indeed, right. We will leave it at that. I would like to thank you very, very much. Our guest, Dr. Diaa Qousy, our international water expert. Many thanks, sir, for your time and your insights and for joining us on today's episode of Cairo Watch.